Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'll be doing some more 3x3 walkthrough solves. Now, if you didn't see my first video on this, go check that out. I'll have the link to that in the description below. But the difference between this video and that one is that that was for people who were not color neutral. This video, however, I'll be starting on whichever side I think is the best for that particular scramble. So this is, of course, for people who are color neutral already, or for people who are trying to become color neutral. Now, I got some feedback from the last video. Some people were saying I was going at a great speed, it was perfect. Others were saying I was going a little too fast and I wasn't explaining things too well. So I'll try to explain it a little bit better, but for the most part it will be generally the same speed as before. Alright, so let's get started with the first scramble. Okay. Alright, so this is an easy scramble for the green side. Now, right away I see this green and red piece. It's opposite of where it should be, so you can see that this red is paired up with this orange center, and then this green, yellow, and then this green and white. They're paired up, so they just take one move to put it in the correct spot. Now we also have this edge, and when we do a D2 to pair this up, this edge will be put over here, and we can easily insert that here. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's do a D2. Okay, this gets moved over here. We can just bring this down, and that's easy. We'll put this down once, not completely, because this has to be paired up first. So we'll put that down, and then finally this. Now right away I see this corner and this edge, the red and white pieces. So I'm just going to pair those up right here from this angle. You can see I can easily insert them back there. So next I see that these two are easy to pair up, so I'll just pair those up, move them out of the way, put that back down, and then I'll insert those. And then I see these two, and I'll insert that afterwards. So I'm trying to explain what's going on in my head when it comes to look ahead. So I'll insert that, and I'm tracking these pieces. Alright, so then I can easily pair these two up. Now something you can see is that this orange piece is facing this way, and then this orange piece is facing this way, so they're opposite. So if I do a U2, this orange piece, which was over here, will get switched from here to here. So we can move this down over here, so when we do a D2, these two match up. So when we bring it back up, we can easily insert that. Okay, then this just needs to get over here, so we'll hide this piece, pair those up, and then insert them. Alright, so OL and PLL. I'm not really going to talk about those. Alright, so the next scramble. Alright, so I think the blue cross would be the easiest. Now I do see this white orange piece right here. It would be very difficult and complicated to do an X cross. I mean, it is possible, but for me anyway, it's much more likely that I'll just mess up the entire solve. I'd rather not risk that. Although that might be preserved, and I might be able to use that later in the solve. And you'll see what I mean later. So I see this blue and white piece, it's opposite of where it should be. It's matched up with the yellow, and then this blue-yellow is matched up with the white. So these two just take a D2 to be solved. But before doing that, I see that this blue-orange piece is also opposite of where it should be. I just need to bring that down to the down face. Alright, so then this piece, there are a couple ways to solve it. I think the easiest way is to first do this move the downside once, then pair this up, okay, move it one more time, and then we can easily insert that. Alright, so now we can see that this white and orange piece, and then this white and orange corner can easily match up. So this needs to get over here, this white needs to be on top, so we'll move this over to pair those up, and then insert them from this angle. So now, at this point, there's really no great case, so I think I will just do these two. Alright, so I'm going to split them up. This might be a little difficult to understand, but I'm going to go like this, and it sets those two up so it's an easy insert, just like that. Alright, so right away I see these two, they're very easy, and I also see these two. So obviously I'm going to do these now, but I'm also watching where these go so I can use them for my next pair. Alright, so I insert those, and then for this, a couple ways to do this to set these two up. First of all, you can go like this, set those up like that, so then they'd be the opposite, but we're at this angle, so it's easier to go like this, bring it out like that from this angle, and then insert, just like that. So sorry if that was a little difficult to follow. It's just this sort of thing that you need to know how to do to understand it. Alright, so OL, PL. Third solve. Okay, so I'm definitely starting on the yellow side for this scramble. Now I see that this yellow-orange and yellow-red piece, they are already in a good position. They just take one move to solve both of those. And then this, I can also bring down here, so take one move. But before doing that, I see that this pair is already solved. So I want to save those. Alright, so I'm going to move this over before bringing this down. Okay, so then we can have this for the first pair, and it's really easy to solve. So next what we want to do is solve this. So we would have to go like this to match those up, but then this would also mess this pair up. So we're going from here to here, so we're bringing that down, and then we're moving this back over so that this can be preserved. Alright, so we're moving this over and inserting that. Alright, then from this angle, I'm going to insert from the back. Okay, now I think the easiest would be these two. Okay, they have to go right here. So I'm going to set those up just like this. Alright, and now they're directly across from each other, and then I'm going to insert them. Okay, next I'm going to do these two. This might be a difficult case for you guys, but it's pretty easy from this angle especially. Alright, so we're going to split those two apart, just like that, and then insert. And then from here, I just see this. Not a great case, but it can be pretty fast. It's just the basic beginner's method algorithm. Alright, okay. Alright, so we're moving on to the fourth scramble. Alright, so this is, again, pretty easy scramble. This time I'm going to start on the red. So you can see that this red and white edge is opposite of where it should be, and then this red and blue piece is opposite of where it should be. So this is matched up with the green center, this is matched up with the yellow center. So you can see that this takes a D2 to put both of those in the correct position. Alright, now we can also see that this will take one move to bring down there. And then this will take one more move. Again, we can see that this pair is already made, so we want to preserve that. So we can still do this, start like that, and then go like this. But first, before bringing this down and messing that pair up, I'm going to just move it out of the way. And we know it has to go over here. So the best way to move it is directly back here. Alright, so then we can bring this down. We have the cross, and then I have this. Now I also see these two, so I'll do that directly after this. Alright, so I'll insert those. Alright, and I'll have this pair. So match those up real easily. Okay, and then I see we can do either one, either this or this. This is probably easier, so I'm going to split these two up and set them up at the same time. So I'm going to go like that. Okay, and then that's easy. Just like that. Now we're going to do something similar for this pair. Going to move this up. Okay, and then put this over here. Now they're easy to insert. Okay. Alright, so here's the last solve. Alright. So there's really no obvious side to start on. So I think I will go with, could do green. Alright, so this, again, this is not a great cross, but there's really no great way to do it with this scramble. It's not a good scramble for anything. But I'm going to start on the red side. Alright, so I see that this is the opposite of where it should be. It just needs to go to the bottom. This as well is opposite of where it should be. Alright, so I can use that to my advantage. So first I want to move this so it's opposite of where it should be. In other words, match up with the blue, the green and blue match up. So then when we put this down and this down, they are in the correct position with each other. So we just need a D2 to solve it. But before doing that D2, we want to just do a D prime. So we can insert this down here and then do one more D prime. Alright, so again, that's not a great cross, but there's really nothing good for that particular scramble. If you do see something better than that, please leave a comment below telling me what it was. Alright, so next I see this pair and this pair. This is probably easier to start with, but I'm going to track these two as well. So I'm going to match these up. Alright, so it pairs those up. And also see it pairs that up as well. So no matter which one we were going to do in the first place, we can do both at the same time. But we shouldn't do this first because it would separate this pair. So we want to insert this pair first. Okay, so it preserves this. Okay, and then I also see this and this. So while I'm inserting that, I look at this, see that this green will be on top, and this green will be right here. So I want that green over here. Maybe this is going a little too far, but I'm just thinking about my next pair already. So I'm going to go like this, and then move it back here. Alright, and then I'm going to insert those. Then I have these two. That's pretty easy. I'm just going to do cube rotation. I need that over here, so I'm going to hide this, move it over, and then put this back up. Right, then I'll have a line for the OL, and there we go. So I really hope this helped you guys out. Tell me what you think. Do you want to see more of this kind of video? I'll definitely be having some more tutorials out in the near future. So if this helped you out and you want to be notified of future videos, please click that subscribe button. It really helps me out. So I think that's just about it for this video. Again, tell me what you think about these walkthrough solves. Are they better than my original video? So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.